Okay, hello, my name is Fred Springy, and I have this lesson presentation wiki. This that I'm showing here are the next generation science standards. I'm showing this for Professor Erica and for the rest of my fellow students. Today I will analyze and interpret data from fossils to provide evidence of the organisms and the environments in which they lived long ago. So let's have class begin. Good morning, class.
Good morning.
So today I'm going to talk to you about something that I find really interesting. Would you believe that whales 50 million years ago lived on land? It's true.
Wow.
It's true. It's true. So if you take a look at this, you see the evolution. This animal here that looks sort of like a tiger or a dog, 50 million years ago lived on land 100%. And as you go down, you can see that as they got fatter, their arms started to turn more into flippers. Their fingers and feet became webbed so that they can swim really well. Over time, they developed into a whale. The original gray whale 50 million years ago actually was 10,000 times smaller than the whale today. Is that amazing? Now, today we have three vocabulary words that we have to understand in order to understand completely what we're showing. Okay, the word fossil. Does anyone know what fossil means?
Me.
Shane?
A fossil's like a bone, like bones.
Yes, very good. As you see in this picture here of a fossil of a fish, somehow this fish died, sunk to the bottom of the lake or ocean. Sediment came over it. As the lake drained and it dried, it created a fossil, which is a very hard, it's created this impression in the rock. And so we know from fossils, we have bones of these different stages of a whale that show us that it has evolved like this. Of course, the color of the skin or the color of the hair, we can't really use. Now, the word evolution, can you tell me what evolution means, class? Yes, Shane?
It's like when stuff is changing.
Yes, evolution. We evolve. Animals evolve. Plants have evolved. 50 million years ago, the animal looked like this, and today the whale is this size. So over a long period of time, things change. Now, the word atrophy, I will talk about that. It means a wasting away or progressive decline. I had my foot in a cast once from a ski accident, and this muscle here actually got smaller over time because I was forced in the cast not to move my foot. Since I didn't use that muscle, it got smaller over time. Now, here is another picture that I just showed you. But what I want to explain to you is that from fossil evidence, the fossils that we have found over the last hundreds of years, we have been able to put together and see that the whale has evolved from a land animal to a ocean animal, as you can see. Now, here are some pictures of the animal when, I don't know if you still call it a whale, but the whale, on its way to becoming a whale, it was very, very good in the water. You can see the hind legs and the webbed feet. It was able to swim, but this one was probably able to jump out of the water to get land animals to eat, but probably was able to run around on the land pretty well also. And then as time went on, you can see that it jumped off the land and it was able to go in the water and hunt fish. Obviously, a fish is going to be faster and maybe quicker, but he can jump in and find a fish to eat if he's quick enough. So it's very interesting how this animal has gone from one environment to the next. It lived on land, and then it lived on land and in the water. It was able to go to both sides to look for food. And then over time, it was 100% on land. Now, here's a picture of a modern blue whale skeleton. And the reason why I show this is to show the word atrophy. Over time, not only do muscles atrophy, but over millions of years, even the bones can atrophy. You can see the phalanges here, which are fingers, which we also have. The phalanges are in the flippers, so that's his arm. Here's his leg. He doesn't have any leg bones left. He just has the pelvis bone, which connects to the leg. And so if you come back in 10 million years and look at a blue whale skeleton, it probably won't even have this bone either. It's getting smaller and smaller over a long period of time. So how interesting plants and animals have evolved over millions of years. Thank you, class.
Thank you.
Okay, 5-4 is the perfect. Just that's it. That one was even a little better, right?
Yeah, and I feel like you got some of the information out quicker, which I know kids, if it does matter, they get bored if you drag on or whatever. I don't really know. You probably know more about.
Well, you know what it is today is the less the teacher talks, the better. Like if I ask, instead of me telling you, it's better to get kids to answer questions for me. And, oh, no, I think it's like this or that. Gets them involved.